Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's me, Raina, and welcome to Raina's Logic. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today's video is part 2 of a room transformation. This room right here is my bedroom, and it is very boring and bland and lacks a lot of character, love, luster, and things like that. But it has so much potential. It's a nice sized room, it has a beautiful built-in vanity, and I'm just so excited to finally be turning this into a place where I can genuinely feel relaxed in instead of just like bored and just feeling a little bit imprisoned in, you feel me? So during this quarantine time, that's what I'm going to be doing. In this whole room makeover, I'm going to be doing all kinds of DIYs, all kinds of repurposing some items, and also redoing a lot of furniture that I already have and some things I am going to be acquiring and just really turning this place around. So if you're interested in room makeovers, DIYs, projects, and all this stuff, then please stick on around. So for my first DIY little repurposing video, I'm going to be taking these little juice bottles that I have saved up and some tape, and I'm just kind of taping them together in the shape that I'm going to be wanting to make a footstool out of. And so I'm just taping that around, and then I actually took some saran wrap and went around it as well just to give it a little bit extra security. After that, I just took this box right here, and what I did was I ended up rolling up the box to just kind of create the box to go easier around that footstool I'm making, so it doesn't have so many like sharper corners or edges, you feel me? So I'm just taking the other side, rolling that side up, kind of running it back and forth so it's just smoother, and then I'm just cutting off the excess that I don't need. And this box didn't go all the way around those bottles, and so I just took those last two pieces and taped it, and just taped that whole box around everything, made sure it was nice and secure. And then I'm taking some rolled up cardboard and just stuffing it in all the little spaces that is left over in between everything. And then when I ran out of cardboard, I just ended up using some bags and some newspaper, and I really stuffed everything in there, you guys, because I didn't want any air throughout it, you know. I just wanted to feel real nice and sturdy. So I just really packed those in there on the top and on the bottom, like so. And so I just filled in all the spaces I could, create basically the top and the bottom to be covered like you see right there. I just took the marker on another box and a box cutter, and I just cut it out in the shape of that footstool that I am creating. And I'm just taping that together because it's basically like two cardboards together, a little thicker. Put it on the top, use some tape, and really secure that down. And I made sure, you know, it just was the exact shape of the thing, and I just really taped that. Once the top and the bottom were all taped, I ended up taking the tape and running it on the sides to just secure everything and make sure, you know, it's just nice and secure and ready to go. The next thing I did was take this leftover 2-inch foam that I had from when I made my little DIY headboard in part 1 if you're interested and you haven't seen it yet. But what I'm doing is I'm just going ahead using a marker and lining that up to really get the shape of the footstool, and I'm going to be cutting that out using some scissors. Then I'm going to be hot gluing that to the top. If I had more foam, I would have hot glued it all to the sides as well, but because I didn't, I only had it on the top. And I'm taking some fabric and I'm just hot gluing that down, making sure there's fabric that's draping on the sides. And once I did that to the top and the bottom, and then I took more fabric to go down the middle, and so I just kind of glued it, bam. And right there down the middle when I glued it, I made sure that I folded the fabric over so that way there's no crazy seams, and I just glued all the top and the bottom, just really making sure it's nice and secure, pressing it down. And then I just cut off all that extra fabric and then glued it down one more time, like I said, making sure it was like bent over so that way it doesn't look all crazy. And the last thing I have to do to this footstool is take this right here I got from the dollar store. It's very long, actually. It's probably a few feet, and it's so beautiful. And what I'm doing is I'm hot gluing that to all the seams, all the points of where the fabric meets, so that way it just kind of cleans everything up. And I'm just kind of using some scissors to push on it because I don't want to accidentally burn myself, but I'm even putting it on that seam. And I put it in 4 different places as well around it, going up and down, so that way that one wasn't the only one going up and down. I hope that makes some sense, but if it doesn't, you'll see what I mean in just a few moments when I show you the end product of this cute little DIY footstool. Boom, and just like that, it is all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys, this thing is sturdy. Woo! I can step on it. I can turn on it. So you guys don't have to worry, your fat asses can fit on it, okay? Fit on it, sit on it. Sit on it. It's cute. It supports my weight. That's what's up. Oh, baby, I love you. You cute. You real cute. I'm gonna have to take you out sometime, baby. Cute. Can I have a kiss? I'm tired. You're so cute. Alright you guys, so this next project I'm so excited for because it's just gonna be so special and meaningful. The reason why I say this is going to represent my husband in the room and his style and just represent him as a person, you know, because it's not just my room, it's his room as well, so it can't just be all my ideas. So it is definitely the part of the room that is gonna show him. And what's going to make this even more special and even more exciting is our kids are gonna help me make this. And so I'm so excited to show you guys, but the beginning part I'm gonna do alone, and then y'all will see. So I'm gonna show you guys right now what I'm gonna be doing. So this next project is gonna consist of this giant canvas that I got from my sister-in-law. Shout out Nicole, thank you so much. I'm so excited to use it. It's a 36" by 28". That's a pretty large canvas. So girl, thank you so much. So the very first thing I'm going to do with this canvas is I'm gonna take some, you guys could use any string. I'm just using this little knotting cord, and it's just this silver thing. You can use any type of string, ribbon, whatever it is. I'm gonna be taking that and actually attaching it to a marker. You could attach it to a marker, a pencil, or a pen, doesn't matter, but I'm attaching it to a marker. I ended up cutting that string, and so that way right when I find the middle of this canvas, it will get close to the edge but not touch the edge. Same with the other way. And basically I'm going to be making a giant circle using this string, holding it in the same spot. But I'm gonna go ahead, mark the middle, which is right there, and make sure I hold this place. I think I messed up, you guys, just a little bit, a little too long. Maybe not. What's that? Oops. Oh my gosh, was that blurry the whole time? How annoying. I'm not sure if that was blurry the whole time I did that circle, but guys, there it is. It isn't completely perfect, but it's giving me a general outline of where I'm gonna be adding this big old Red Sox symbol. Bam, right there. Because this is gonna be a Boston Red Sox big ass poster that's basically my husband's team, I'm gonna be using their colors with my kids to basically color bloop, 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 all on the outside. Because my kids are gonna come help me and this is a canvas, I don't want them to punch through it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay down a blanket, and hopefully that'll kind of like make up for the space that's in between frame of the canvas and actual canvas itself. So, oh, I hope it works. I mean, yeah, I feel like it helped by pushing on it, so yay! Yeah, you tell them all about it. Say, I got salami in my hand. Yep, so good. So good. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. I love you. Oh, you're trying to color inside the circle. Color all right here. Here, you want two of them? Oh, yep. Perfect. Get right here. You're doing beautiful, baby. Keep going. No, not you walking on there. You guys, that blanket so came in clutch because yo, he would have put a hole through that. So easy. Use the red. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. Baby, you're an artist. Yes, yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need some over there, I agree. You're making it so beautiful. It's beautiful! You're doing such a good job! Yo, watch out, Picasso. Watch out. My kid's coming for you. Make us a squiggles. Beautiful squiggles. I love it. This Boston Red Sox logo is the logo I'm actually going to be doing in that giant circle that was put on the canvas. And so while my son is chilling, kind of calming down because he started freaking out, I'm going to be doing another small circle on the inside. And after that, I just started sketching out the lettering with a pen, and the lettering I messed up quite a bit, but that was okay because I know eventually I was going to go over it with paint. And once Ronnie was finished doing all his nice squiggles everywhere, I ended up painting it, as you can see right here. So I took the white and I'm going around all the lettering on the inside of the circle. And you guys, that took so much layering to cover up that marker in the background. So many, like I'm not even kidding, maybe like 10 layers of paint between the red and the white. But honestly, it just ended up so nice. So I'm just taking the red and coloring in all the lettering with that, even the socks and stuff. And this took a few days to finish because it took Ronnie a few days to finish his portion, and I didn't want to paint until he was done. And then I ended up using a black marker to go over like the fine details, which is the outside of this little ball part that's in the middle, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just went over everything with the black, and I think it ended up being really nice. Even though it's not like 100% perfect, I still think it turned out well, and honestly my husband kept commenting how he loved it throughout this whole process of me doing it, and so as long as he loved it, that's all that matters. And honestly, putting marker over paint was so weird, it just like created a weird texture, so painting the black probably would have been a better idea. And then I just painted the little stitching of the ball, and then my camera died. And bam, there we go. I think the only thing, honestly, because I keep looking at it, is I need to almost outline right here in white so that way it can stand out a little bit more between the two socks. But other than that, bam, that is done. I'm actually going to be hanging it about right here, but I need to take all this stuff down, and I'm getting a tall dresser that's going to go right here. So I'm not exactly sure how tall the dresser is going to be. Therefore, I'm not going to hang that up until I get the dresser. So it's just going to be chilling here. All that's going to stay up also until I am ready to put that up. But basically, yeah, you guys, one step closer. So excited. All right, you guys, so for this next project, I actually lost the footage to this part, which, yo, how do you lose footage? What happened to it? I'm not really sure. So basically what this next project is here's my sketch. Let me show you guys. So I'm adding fabric to the ceiling, and it's gonna be like bam, 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 but my ceiling is quite weak. So what I have to do is I have to add a board here, 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 and here, and the four corners as well. And so basically what happened was I went to Home Depot, found some boards that were about like $2 and some change, and I bought 10 of them just in case, even though I only needed 8 of them. But I did compromise that for the quality of the boards a little bit, so they were quite splintery. So what I had to do is basically go in and sand it down, and I'm about to show you guys that right now. So you see that right there on the wood? That's what I mean by kind of like very splintery. So I'm gonna just go ahead, use my electric sander, sand all this stuff just so my kids don't get splinters in their hands. And this wood right here, like I said, was the 1x3x8. It was only like $2 and some change. And so I was like, yes, I'm gonna grab those. So when I sanded, I ended up choosing which side was gonna go against the wall and which side was gonna be out. So the part that needed less sanding, I left facing out. And the part that's against the wall, I didn't even sand it at all. I'm just gonna leave it because that's just extra work that honestly doesn't need to be done. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this ebony wood finish stain and this little piece of foam stuff, and I'm gonna just go and bloop, 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 start staining these. I'm hoping it can honestly cover those little words. Ooh, let's see. I don't think it is. I think you're still gonna be able to see it, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm also probably not gonna stain the back just because of, like I said, it's going against the wall, so I'm not even gonna bother wasting the stain. Alright, you guys, those are all nice and stained. The only thing is, you see that right there? That's like a little stamp that's over right there as well. And it's kind of hard to see, so I'm trying to make the stain darker right there, and hopefully that'll end up working. I'm gonna let it sit, probably come back and add some more stains. That's just annoying. It's like a little stamp thing that they put on the wood, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? But you guys, I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna move on to the next step. What I'm going to do is, see this 10 foot by 7 inches right there? Bam. I'm going to be making those, and not necessarily making, but attaching the boards I have, because the boards I have are only 8 feet, so I ended up cutting some extra wood. Let me show you guys. Alright, this wood right here, you can see there's a little piece right there, right there, right there, and that piece, so there's the 8 foot, there's 1 foot, 2 foot, so that's the 10, and then that's the 7 inches. And you might be like, why didn't you just grab one other piece right there and then attach it? Those are the pieces that were already cut off the other ones that I had bought, and so, you know, I just wanted to use what I already bought so I didn't have to keep buying more wood. You feel me? So with these metal pieces, I'm going to be attaching those wood pieces together, and I'm just taking a drill bit, just drilling some holes and keeping that metal piece right there so that way I can actually see where it's going to go and not accidentally drill the holes in the wrong spot like I did right before this. And so I'm just screwing in some screws to make it just nice and secure. Alright, now that I got both of those boards, bam, done, and they are 10 feet 7 inches now that I attach those. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this board, bam, bam, that one, and I'm going to be attaching. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take this little bracket like this, the L-shaped one, and I'm going to be attaching it like bam, bam. I know I got a hole right there though, so I have to like probably do it a little higher. And basically what that's going to do is that's going to attach these boards to this board, and it's going to create like a square by my ceiling in my room. But I'm only attaching these outside, and then when I actually attach it to the board, I'm gonna have to do that inside because otherwise I won't be able to get everything through my doors. And just like that, attach those to both ends, this side, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take these into the room. This carpet right here we pulled up from an old apartment before, and I've kept it right here by the vanity so that way all my makeup and stuff wouldn't ruin the carpet that's actually underneath. And look at it, it did a pretty good job. But because I have a new vanity in my other room and it's not here, I'm not doing as crazy makeup, so I'm actually going to be removing this ugly little piece of strip of nasty carpet. And bam, just like that, the carpet is gone. And we brought the boards, and by we I mean Angel. Hey, shout out, thanks babe. He brought the boards in for me, and basically I did a few things that I didn't show on camera, which was I drilled a hole in almost every one of these boards. Let me show you. So a hole just like that, and that's so that way these can actually attach to the wall as well. But you'll see what I'm talking about. Give me like 2 seconds. These dark ones right here, I have 4 of them. I'm putting one here, one in that corner so you can kind of see it. Another one in this corner, which it's not there yet, and then another one right about the end of the bed. Bam. And yes, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with the 2 corners in the back. I know that seems a little bit weird that I'm specifically starting with these ones, but it has a purpose. And so I'm starting with these ones. I drilled a hole right there that's gonna attach to the wall, and I'm gonna use really long wood screws for that. And we're gonna go bam, attach it. So I'm gonna go ahead, start with those ones, and then once those are up, I'm gonna grab the piece of wood that goes from here to here, and then I'm gonna kind of like lay it up there to really see where I'm gonna attach these. So I'm not gonna attach these yet until I grab the piece of wood right here, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it'll go that far. Drill it into the wall, add this one, drill into the wall. You feel me? Catching the drift just a little bit, baby? Oh, let's go. I'm gonna have you put a screw in this, but I wanna find exactly how far that's gonna be in this, so. Okay, now take it to that. And now push it against the wall. Okay, you're gonna add a screw to that wood right there. Right here.
Okay, you want me to do that right now?
Yes, please. Sweet. And now can you hand me a screw so I can add one to right here?
Ooh, the long ones?
Ooh, yes, the long ones, please. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Really? Mommy's about to make the room look so crazy. Yeah, tell me about that one. Oh, babe, can you do this first? You got this. You got this. Big booty Jody over there. They're playing Crash Bandicoot. Woo woo. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's coming together. It's a vibe, and I'm so living for it. I'm so ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for this change in my life. Is this one like longer than the other one was? Oh, it's like stuck. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hey, you found it. Keep going left.
Wait. Alright. Okay. Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah, baby! Huzzah! That's what it sounds like he's saying. Oh my gosh. For some reason, this side was cut longer than that side. And so it's like actually pretty stuck where it's at. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But I need to scoot it over. It's gonna look uneven.
Babe, alright, so take it down, and I think I have like a hacksaw that I can use.
Alright. So we couldn't find the little hacksaw thing, but I was able to actually make it fit perfect right there. And it's because of these a little bit
I don't even know how to explain it.
When I was editing this, I realized I did not explain how I got this wood to actually fit without cutting it. And basically, you see how I connected the wood right there with those little pieces of metal? It let me push the wood upwards in those 3 areas, just enough where the wood fit where I needed it to, but it looked kind of bent, like it was bowed upwards. I hope that's making sense. And then right when I got it right where I needed it in both places, I took that part of the wood, grabbed it, and I pulled down to straighten it out, and then that created tension on both sides, really making it sturdy.
Basically, this is right there, super solid. It doesn't want to move back or forth because there's so much tension just because it was so long. Does that make sense? That it's actually pretty sturdy. It's just right there. You guys, I am so excited to add the fabric. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So these are all the curtains and fabrics that I'm actually going to be using to put onto my ceiling. It's just like red, this burgundy, different tones of green, gold, yellow, possibly the purple and blue. But I'm going to go ahead and take this and create the curtain stuff on the ceiling. I want to do that curtain thing right here on the floor in my dining room area. And so what I did was I used some tape, boop, 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 right over here. Right here to kind of mark out how big the ceiling is that I'm gonna need all those curtains to cover. So I'm gonna need it to cover this whole area.
So I'm taking this hula hoop right here that I got from the dollar store, and I'm kind of just turning it into this shape right here. And I'm just using some duct tape to duct tape it together.
Right, so I'm starting to lay some of the fabric out. I know it looks kind of crazy, but this is supposed to be where the center of the ceiling is. And I'm just trying to get a feel of which color I'm gonna want where. I'm still gonna have to cut some fabric. Like for instance, this is way big. Way big, it's even still folded in half. So I'm gonna eventually cut some of that. Still got more fabric, blues and greens and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, figure out how I'm gonna want it on the roof.
Now I'm just sitting here cutting up all that fabric and making sure that I can, you know, just use it in more spots than just one. And then right here you can see kind of the layout I went with. I didn't end up using the blues or purples, but what I did was I took that hula hoop, set it in the middle, and took some safety pins and safety pinned those curtains to that hula hoop at the very top. And so that way they're all like attached in a sense. And then I took the sides of each curtains and I safety pinned them. You could sew it all together, but honestly I didn't want to sew it because I will be moving in October, and honestly I might need to add curtains, take some away, so I just safety pinned it. Alright you guys, so I finally got all the curtains together, and they're not 100% because I didn't sew them, but I didn't sew them because of I'm gonna eventually be moving and I might need to, like, you know, add new curtains, take away certain curtains, things like that. So I kind of just pinned them together with the safety pins, and oh, I'm so nervous. So now we're gonna go ahead and put them up. I'm gonna be using a staple gun to kind of staple them to the wood and also a little bit of the ceiling, like the center part, and you'll see what I'm talking about right quick. Let's get to it. So just put the curtains down on the bed. This is the middle, if you guys can tell. And the curtains are honestly heavy, you guys. So one of us is gonna be stapling, which is basically like right here, boom, 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 all on the ceiling though, while the other person, either me or my husband, is gonna be holding all the curtains so it doesn't rip it down. And then we're slowly gonna have to take that staple gun and staple the edge of the curtains all onto the side. So, all right, guys, my head is through the little hole thing. Be holding it up, and it's really hot in here. I'm just gonna hold the bed. Okay, we need to staple this. Let's go, babe. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, we just now stapled that with what we hope is the middle. I know it looks crazy right now, but it was definitely a two-man job. We had to come in here. I want to see if you guys can see it. We can't say anything. Yeah. This is kind of the inside, you guys.
Oh, oh my gosh.
It just fell. Ah! Okay, hold on.
Right here, we're just taking that fabric and the curtains and just kind of draping it over the wood pieces that we're able to kind of just figure out where everything's gonna lay before we pin it all up. All right, so this is the madness so far. There's the bed. There is my handsome guy helping me. What we're doing is just taking these safety pins, taking the edges of that material and going against the wood. Boop, so like right here, and we're gonna take safety pins to safety pin it all to the wood. That's just kind of what's going on so far, guys. Looks like a circus tent.
Yes.
Yeah, look at it, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? What's that one? That's that one right there?
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Papa. Yeah.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, crazy boy. Do you like it though, baby? Yeah, baby. I gotta still fix some of it, tuck some of it in certain places, but ooh, I'm getting my most circus vibe going on. Yes. Ow! The other thing also that I'm not going to be doing in this video is basically attaching a fabric right here to the middle that still needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm not doing that in this video because I can't decide which fabric I want to use. So I'm still kind of sitting and thinking on that. But you guys, I'm so excited. It's coming together. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I still have so much to do in this room, you guys. I still have to, like I said, get that dresser. I still have to redo the dresser I'm gonna be getting. I need to take the things off of the wall. I need to put things up on the wall. I have this chair I have and I need to dye it still. And I need to sand part of the wood part down. I need to buy a rug. Actually, I have a rug and I was thinking about staining it, tie-dyeing it. You feel me? You feel me? Why am I using this? I'm like holding this thing. It's an icicle. I don't know. It just makes me feel like I got a wand or something. Still have to do that, and then I still have to actually redo another chair that's gonna be the chair right in front of the vanity. And so I have to redo that chair, and then I still have to completely make over the vanity. So you guys, I have a lot still to do. I have to add up lights, add plants, all kinds of things, you guys, and this room is not even close to being done, but it definitely isn't where it used to be, and so I'm so excited. So if you guys are interested in how this will all end up turning out, just stick on with this room series. And please, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys. Become part of the fam bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that way you'll know when my next video is out, so you can really see,
oh, how is this room turning out?
Right now it's feeling a little circusy, but in the end it'll just have a very like gypsy vibe to it, and I'm living for it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Water stuff is in there?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, babe.
What's last in here?
Oh, I did see the filter over there by the closet, but that's the only part I seen. But you can't go on it, baby. So the very first thing I'm gonna do on this canvas is focus the camera. Focus, please. Camera. Okay, there we go. Why you always gotta do me dirty like this, camera?
It's upside down. Why are you upside down? Oh, because your thing isn't fucking fixed again.
Oh, you got this. Hi, baby. Can you hold her real quick so she doesn't cry? Were you twerking?
No, I wasn't twerking. You're in the pose.
Did we put it in the middle? Oh, that fell. Can you, wait, where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh. So I'm not gonna attach those. Yeah. Uh-oh, be careful. And, ooh, yes, baby. Oh, dang.
Would you like just chow mein?
Yeah. No, chow mein and rice, I guess.
Okay, do you want fried rice or steamed rice?
Fried rice.
Are we recording this taping yet?
No, it's okay. Just turn it off.
Okay. Don't put that in there. That's for us.
Come here, go get me bed.
You know how to get it on. I love you.
Oh, we do.
Cute ass.
Some beef, broccoli, and vegetables or something like that because, you know, vegetables. Feeding my soul. Ronnie, don't step on it, babe.
Yeah, where's the screws at?
They're up there. Over there. Oh, it's so freaking hot. Oh my gosh. Look at that hair tie. Booger, come here, baby. Oh, I don't know what were you?
On the floor. It's
where?
in between, right down there.
Okay, hold on. I don't want to waste this time. Basically, what we're. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? This is one of these. I can't even. Okay. I did not like that face right there. Let's rewind. Booger. Come here, Ronnie.
Turn it off for now.